These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Dan Straley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Now in the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. He's running. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Digging in now, Billy Williams. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Contreras is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boy.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Riding in, JT Realmuto. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. One and 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Three-two pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. 1-0 the count. One and one now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Anderson on third, Floyd on second, Realmuto at first, 1 gone. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Banks. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Two pitch is fouled away. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three-two pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now, Ernie Banks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over the first. And he checks all the boxes.
So digging in now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw goes over to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bryant, the runner at third. Rizzo on at second with 2 down. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Up next from Miami, number 45. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Ready now, Dan Straley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Williams. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Miami down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready, here's the first offering. Bounce to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Albert Almora, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Riding in once again, Ryan Sandberg. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Anderson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson.
Leading
as
off
we
for the
move on
Marlins,
to the bottom of inning number
third
3.
baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Line to the right side. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The 3-0. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. Hit down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
J.T. Realmuto.
Standing in now, J.T. Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. A bullet to first base.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Anderson over at second. Floyd on at first with 2 down. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to J.T. Riddle.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Billy Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see on your screen, both starters topping out at 91 miles an hour. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Runners on first with 1 down. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Breaking ball called, 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Ernie Banks. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, number 45. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Right side. Sandberg in the hole. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, pitcher, Dan Straley.
Stepping into the box, Dan Straley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Into the box now, Albert Almora. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Williams ranging forward. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Pitch on the way. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 1-2. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. That's 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. To 1 our score as we play inning number 5. The 2-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Count remains full.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
He'll try it again. 3-2, and it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
There's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Floyd is off at first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Pedro Strop trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He
Leading off
got
for the
under
Cubs.
one and popped out his
Second
last
baseman.
time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Hit toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Up next for the
Hey,
Cubs.
sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Williams. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2. Chris Bryant, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Rizzo, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Ready with the 3-1. This is pulled into right. Number 45 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Settling in now, J.T. Riddle.
Leading off
Sat
for the
down
Marlins.
on strikes in his last at bat.
J.T. Riddle.
First pitch of the at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
45.
Ready for another shot now. Number 45. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So here now is the pitcher, Dan Straley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Whitgren.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 47,
Daniel Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel Murphy.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Brinson is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Steve Cishek.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starlin
Leading
Castro.
off for the
He
Marlins.
flew out in his last at
Second
bat.
baseman, Starlin Castro.
From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian
Ready now for the
Anderson.
Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? On to second, but the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
From the stretch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cishek's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 4-1. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
71. Drew Steckenrider.
Ready once again. Ben Zobrist is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Ben Zobrist.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Popped him up. Anderson is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get a 1-3-1 count a night. Buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryne Sandberg. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider's in for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Two and 1 to count to Sandberg. To 2-2 now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Almora, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Carl Edwards Jr.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Takes a knee-high fastball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Zobrist. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 45.
Stepping up now, number 45. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And a neck-high fastball that time. Outside, 3-0 now. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, Edgar.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Miguel Rojas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Rojas.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air to right center. Zobrist over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that retires the side. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 4-1. Kyle Barclay comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Kyle Barclay.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So striding forward now, Ernie Banks. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Berklon, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
4-2 the final score tonight. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Straley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Bearclaw earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that special Miami-Dade transit shuttles to Golden Blaze Tri-Rail Station will be available just outside the stadium.